Well, it's Tuesday, the 28th of June 2022, and that means it's weekly reset in Destiny 2, where the content rotates, the vendors and the challenges reset, and we got a chance for new content to be added into the game. Well, stay tuned for info related to Season of the Haunted. We got Nightfall information for the week, weekly objectives, Banshee's weekly weapons, and also what is in the Eververse store this week. Well, if you're new around here, I find this useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. Right, let's check out and see what the reset items are for the week. Well, first up this week, we've got new story content. It is week 6 of the season, so we've got a new Bound in Sorrow. This week, we should get the conclusion of Caital's story, and that was with Ghoul last week, so that's really interesting stuff, learning a lot about the Cabal there. Head on over to the Helm and jump into the latest Bound in Sorrow and the latest story mission. In terms of the Nightfall this week, we've got the Arms Dealer, and that is a very quick strike if you want to rush through that one. Should be the plug one in terms of the loot this week, and yes, I know I said that last week, but I think this week it is going to be the complete set of rotation for all of the weapons this season, so we should have a much better idea about what loot is dropping on which week. So, Arms Dealer this week, plug one with the weapon, good luck going out there, and get that loot. Don't forget as well, you can jump into Crucible Labs this season, that looks really good. Well, in other Crucible news, Trials of Osiris will be back this weekend. It's not here at the minute, but it will arrive on Friday until reset on Tuesday. Well, next up, let's have a look at the seasonal challenges for Season of the Haunted. Well, this week we've got 7 challenges, so first of all, we've got Sorrow Bound 6, the complete Bound in Sorrow 6 and complete Lost Sectors throughout the system. Well, next up, we've got Sparking Raids, so complete Sever Rage, using only an Arc subclass, Arc, Kinetic or Stasis weapons. We also have Vestiges of Dread 2. Throughout the Season of the Haunted, collect Vestiges of Dread and pick up material nodes on the Derelict Leviathan. Also got Glean Cut, so defeat combatants with glaive or sword final blows on the Derelict Leviathan and defeat powerful Cabal in any Sever activity. Well, next up we got Apex Armor, so masterwork a piece of armor. And then we got Absolutely Stunning, so all you have to do here is stun 50 champions. And finally then, we've got the Crucible one, so acquire the Crucible Ornament for Chain of Command. That is really good stuff, and that wraps up our seasonal challenges for week 6. Well, next up today, let's have a look at the Witch Queen reset items for the week over on Savathun's Throne World. Well, first of all, we've got that weekly mission. This week it is the first mission, the Arrival mission. And don't forget, this is a great source of Ascendant Alloy. Wellspring, it is an attack day. You can get a powerful tier 1 drop for doing 3, or you could do one higher difficulty and you will get some pinnacle gear. Also have the Vox Obscura mission, so complete that and you will get some pinnacle gear. All the way over here for the Preservation mission, again complete that and you will get some pinnacle gear. Also, there's pinnacle gear available on the Vow of the Disciple raid. And the challenge this week is Defenses Down, and I do believe that is on the 3rd encounter. But let's have a look at the rest of the raids for the week. First of all, we're going to head on over to Europa. Have a look at the Deepstone Crypt. The challenge this week is Red Rover. Let's head on over to the Vault of Glass. The challenge this week is Ensemble's Refrain. Finally, let's head on over to the Moon. We have the Garden of Salvation raid, and as you can see, the Garden of Salvation raid is the featured raid for the week. And talking about featured content for the week, we also have the Pit of Heresy as well. Well, next up, let's have a look at the playlists and the pinnacles for the week, starting off with the Vanguard. As I mentioned before, the Nightfall for the week is the Arms Dealer. Hopefully, we should be getting the plug one, but let me know down in the comments what weapon is dropping for you in the Nightfall this week. Raise that first bar to 100% to get a powerful tier 1 drop, and also to 100k Nightfall, and you will get some pinnacle gear. Let's check out the Vanguard ops for the week. Combination of strikes and battlegrounds, of course. Well, this week it's a Void Singe, so put on your Void subclass, do 3 strikes, and you will get some pinnacle gear. Checking out Crucible for the week, so complete 3 matches of control, you will get some pinnacle gear. The rotating playlist this week is Showdown. As I mentioned before, you can jump into Crucible Labs for that zone control. And also, Trials of Osiris is coming back at the weekend. Also, we have bonus rep in Crucible this week, so if you're going for anything Crucible related, this week is the week to do it. Checking out Gambit for the week, you got regular Gambit, you got freelance Gambit. Do 3 matches and you'll get some pinnacle gear. Well, beautiful sunset in the tower today. Next up, seeing as we are in the tower, let's head on over to Banshee-44. See what Banshee has for us this week. Hopefully he's got some good weapons. Well, first of all, we've got Crate, the kinetic stasis auto rifle, overflow and moving target. That is not too bad at all. We've got the NOD, well-rounded and rampage. That is a pretty good role for PvE. I like the look of that one. We got the Snorri FR5. Oh my goodness me. Stats for all. Reservoir burst. That is a very, very good roll indeed. So 2 great rolls already. We're only on the 3rd one. Next up, we got the Ogmar PR6. Comes with adaptive munitions and turnabout. That isn't too bad at all. Then we got the Palmyra B, surplus and lasting impression. And finally we got the Typhon GL5, that comes with unrelenting explosive light. A couple of good rolls here. The NOD, well-rounded and rampage, very, very good indeed. Snorri FR5, stats for all, reservoir burst. That is very, very good. So a couple of good weapons to pick up this week from Banshee-44. I do believe his rolls change on Wednesday. Make sure you pick up those rolls before they go away. Best thing to do is head on over today, get them. And next up, let's have a look at the Eververse store, see what Tess has for Bright Dust this week. First of all, we've got Irradiant CRYPT. Hopefully pronouncing that okay. Assuming that's French. Too bad. Doesn't look too bad at all. Next up, we got the Erismorn projection. Before we do that, let's pick up this. Not forget the shaders. Got the Erismorn projection. Haven't got used to my ghost yet this season. We got the live disco dance. Yes. Yes, indeed. Look at that. John Travolta-esque. A nice looking shell. Like the little candles. Very nice indeed. Okay, let's have a look at the rest of the Bright Dust items for the week. We have the Pegasus projection. Not too bad. We got the Dream of the Sky. This is for Traveller's Chosen. Look at that. Turns it into a Dreaming City weapon. That is very nice. I haven't seen that one before. We got the Gigantes Carrier. Hopefully pronouncing that correctly. Huge. Looks like a transformer. We have the Ornament for Beloved. So unloved to be cherished. Very nice. Look at that. Very nice indeed. We got the Battle-Worn Shell. We also have Fingerheart. What he's doing there. Then we got the first gig. Oh my goodness me. Multiplayer emote. Look at that. Perhaps the most elaborate multiplayer emote I've ever seen. Nice timing for the summer festival season. Well, we got the Nightmare Emergence. again. We have the Jade Coin effects for all you Drifter fans out there. Signal processed. We have time honored. We have Jungle Viper. More shiny, that one. Got First Light. Pretty cool. From Season of Opulence, that one. We got Vibrant Beach. Very summery. Look at that. Well, that is about it for the weekly reset on the 28th of June 2022. I think the big news this week is going to be the story content and the conclusion of Caital's Nightmare with Ghoul. So hop into the story this week. And I hope whatever you get up to in Destiny 2 this week, have a good time. And let me know what loot you get from the Nightfall this week. And also enjoy Crucible 2 with Trials of Osiris coming back this weekend. Plus we got Crucible Labs as well, so make the most of it while it is around. Well, as always, thank you so much for watching, and for more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. Or you can check me out on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video, found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Well, thanks again. I'll see you soon.